goes up, and it's easier to get a buyer to click something.
Avedizov says the sheer volume of online shopping on Black Friday and Cyber Monday also makes it extremely challenging for retailers to catch fraudulent orders being placed by hackers with someone else's credit or debit card.
It's more difficult on a weekend like this than the rest of the year. That's why hackers wait for this time of year, because they know they can get those bad orders through.
Linda Schmidt, Fox 5 News.
Yep, they definitely wait to prey on people who are interested in those Black Friday deals. All right, so it is 7:40 on your Thanksgiving morning. We're so grateful for you to join us each and every day. Sky Fox HD live overhead, taking a look at some of the floats there, getting ready for the annual Thanksgiving Day Parade.
Yeah, there's Olaf all set to go. He's the newest one to hit the parade. It is fantastic. We are so excited to get your Thanksgiving Day started. Put on the TV, grab the kids, sit down, watch Good Day, wake up. We're coming right back.
On the next Page 6 TV, our holiday movie review, plus where did we spot Meryl Streep and Steven Spielberg having dinner?
Tonight at 7 on Fox 5. This 7-day forecast is brought to you by the all-new 2018 Chevrolet Equinox. Visit ChevyOffers.com.
Like, next level Chevy.
Looks like Chevy's been doing their homework.
Look at this.
The 2017 Chevy closeout is on.
Can I have it?
I want one.
I'm buying this. You guys have a Chevy dealer around the corner?
Trade up to a Chevy car, truck, or crossover during the 2017 Chevy closeout.
It's time to trade in.
Current qualified competitive lessees can get this Chevy Malibu for around $169 a month. Or get 20% below MSRP on most Malibu models. See your local Chevy dealer.
Right now, receive a credit of $3,000 on the BMW X5 xDrive 40e.
Both kids have asthma, but one doesn't let it stop her from being a kid because she takes asthma medication every day, not just quick relief medicine that only works temporarily. For some children, daily medication can help prevent asthma attacks, so kids can be kids. Our NYC Asthma Action Kit includes tips for controlling asthma, advice for working with your provider, school, and caregivers. Call 311 to get your free asthma action kit today.
On whole boneless pork loin, just 99 cents a pound. But it's just 2 days to get the savings of the season at ShopRite.
I love this song, little Whitney Houston.
Getting it started for us on this Thanksgiving morning.
There's going to be plenty of dancing, and there's going to be plenty of clowning around as we get ready to kick off the 91st Annual Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade. And the preparations are underway, and the sun is out, and it feels so good. A nice, crisp fall day to kick off the holiday season.
It is. It's nice and crisp, just like Tom the Turkey out there.
Hopefully he's not too crispy, right? We're going to tell you that security is tight, and getting around the city, you're going to have to pack your patience. Really, it's all for your benefit. And like Jennifer said before, listen, let the NYPD worry about it. You go and have a good time with the family.
Go and have fun. Let them do all the work protecting our city and keeping us safe.
Absolutely. Well, thank you so much for joining us here on Good Day. Lori and Rosanna with their families, and we're so grateful that we can spend the morning with you.
That's right. Well, hey, forget sending your letters to Santa for the North Pole.
Yeah, this 5th grader from upstate New York wants you to send him all the letters. See, Luke Hoag says it's all to give back to an organization that helped him after he was diagnosed with a brain tumor as a baby. It's the Make-A-Wish Foundation. So for every letter he delivers to Macy's on December 8th, the store will donate $2 to Make-A-Wish. It's all part of the store's Believe Day.
It makes me have a big smile on my face all the time that I am doing this. Seeing those kids have a smile on their face when they have that wish granted, and it makes me really feel happy that I am doing it for them.
Oh, I love you, Luke. It's what it's all about. Last year, Luke actually raised $90,000. He's hoping to top that number this year. For more information, just go to Hosick Falls, csd.org. You see that on the bottom of your screen.
Yeah, go Luke. We are with you, buddy. All right, let's get over to Mike Woods for a check of our Turkey Day forecast. A lot of you, I'm sure, are putting
that doggy?
That's Suko.
Is it Suki?
Suko, not quite Suki, but close enough.
Close
I think
enough.
perhaps
I like
he could be. It's the male dog version.
Suki. Is he wearing boots? And we're both wearing tan and brown.
Exactly. He's got his little fuzzy babas on. He's all set for Thanksgiving morning. Happy Thanksgiving to you, Suko. Putting us in a good mood, and you too, Suki and Jen and everybody, our whole Good Day family. Happy Thanksgiving. Looks like we got a pretty good looking day. Little turkey's trying to get out of town, but anyways, as you're in town, this is what you're going to see weather-wise. 44 degrees. That's your high temp later on this afternoon, but you start off closer to that freezing point, which is exactly where we are. Mainly sunny skies coming up for you here. It is going to be a little bit colder out than what we typically see, so if you're heading out to the parade or something like that, you definitely want to bundle it up. On the radar, yeah, it's quiet. So we don't have any rain like we had yesterday, nor do we have snow, nothing like that. Even as you head up into Canada, you're still looking good. Maybe a few flurries here and there, but we don't have to worry about that here for sure. It's dry, it's cold, 31 degrees in Islip. Same thing for you, East Hampton, 24 in Poughkeepsie. Sunshine there as well as Monticello, with the wind today coming in from the northwest. This is much better. That northwest wind is lightened up to about 3 to 7 miles per hour. As long as it's right around 5 miles per hour, the balloon handlers don't have a problem out there. We don't have to worry about any mishaps as far as that is concerned. But high pressure is in control right now, and it will be in control for a while to come. High goes to 44 today, then 51 tomorrow, 56 on Saturday. No rain through that 7-day stretch as it stands right now. The best chance would be Saturday, and right now it looks dry. The Fox 5 in My Weather app has daily and hourly forecast free at the iTunes Store, Google Play Store. All right, so you know what? Tell you what, Inez, when it comes to the commute, I've never seen so much green on the map. Obviously, the holidays helps us out, but you still have a few things you got to deal with.
Exactly. Well, accidents still happen, absolutely, Mike. But wherever you're headed, you're fine for the most part. If you're heading into the city, though, get ready to plan ahead. A lot of closures, and everyone's getting ready for the big parade. 81st Street at Central Park West. You could see everyone's lined up, or at least the balloons are lined up. People are lined up, though, along 6th Avenue and 57th Street. There's Central Park West and 66th Street there, and 6th Avenue and 42nd. Already a huge crowd out there. So the closures basically from 81st down towards 34th Street. That's what you want to avoid. No crosstown traffic all the way up to 86th Street there, and between Central Park West, Columbus Avenue, as well as 8th Avenue, 6th Avenue, 5th Avenue. You're going to have a lot of closures around there. Extra security. Here's a look at Columbus Circle and 8th Avenue along there. They're definitely tightening things up, so a lot of streets are closed, not just along the parade route. There's 6th Avenue and 58th Street, 5th Avenue and 34th. This is the traffic you're going to deal with everyone trying to get around there because 6th Avenue is closed. And there's 5th Avenue and 42nd Street there. A lot of police lined up with closures along the streets there and trying to help people cross the street. So just keep that in mind. If you're taking the trains, 57th Street, the F train, that station will be closed from 7 to 11. It's closed now. Some subway entrances could be closed just to prevent overcrowding and just allow people to get off the train there. That's 34th Street, Herald Square, 34th Penn Station, 59th Columbus Circle, 72nd Street. Still take mass transit, but just take it to the stations around the parade route, not on the parade route. Suki and Jen.
And then walk, right? That's the best bet to do it.
Yeah, just a little walk.
Just
bundle
a little
up.
Walk. Bundle up. Thank you, Inez. Let's talk about sports. We're going to start with basketball. And the Knicks facing the Toronto Raptors in the Garden.
Tim Hardaway Jr. scored a career-high 38 points. 12 of those came during a dominating 28-0 run in the third quarter. And that helped New York to a 108-100 victory. It was their first win against Toronto in the last 9 games.
And the Nets were out in Cleveland facing LeBron James and the Cavaliers. King James, too much for the Brooklyn squad. He scored 33 points, 23 of those in the fourth quarter. And at one point, he had 18 straight points for Cleveland. Cavs beat the Nets 119-109, the final.
To the ice, where the Rangers were down in Raleigh facing the Carolina Hurricanes, and the Rangers came out flying. Just 52 seconds into the game, Chris Kreider scores the first of his 2 goals on the night. Jesper Fast also found the net twice as the Rangers rolled to a big win, 6-1 the final. They've now won 8 of their last 10 games.
And at the Rock in Newark, the Devils hosted the Boston Bruins, and this one went into a shootout. Beantown's Charlie McAvoy skates in and tries a backhanded shot, and boy, did it work right there. And the Devils and the Bruins beat the Devils 3-2, the final there.
And over at Barclays Center, the Islanders were in action against Philly. This one went to overtime. Just 32 seconds in, the Isles' Josh Bailey takes a shot and misses, but gets his own rebound and buries it. Isles win 4-3, the final.
All right, it's 7:49. You're watching Good Day, everybody, on this Thanksgiving. We're so grateful you could join us. Sky Fox over the big show, and the show is right there. Look at that.
Is that Olaf?
It
is from
Olaf.
Frozen?
And we are not frozen. That's a wonderful thing. Families, get out there, bundle up, and take another live look as the parade is set to go. Just under 90 minutes. Oh, there's that squirrel. That squirrel chasing that nut.
He is my favorite. Good Day New York is coming right back.
I always feel like the squirrel chasing the nut, right?
Yeah.
The Sports Report, brought to you by Ram Trucks. Guts, glory, Ram.
Long live dedication. With class exclusive Ram box storage and a legendary Hemi engine. Ram Trucks make the holidays and families come together. Get a great deal on the trucks proven to last during the Ram Black Friday sales event.
Well-qualified current lessees of competitive vehicles get this low-mileage lease on the 2017 Ram 1500 for $189 a month.
This is your last chance to experience Cats, now in its final 6 weeks on Broadway. Don't miss the memory shared by millions. Cats, on Broadway through December 30th only.
Like, next level Chevy.
Looks like Chevy's been doing their homework.
Look at this.
The 2017 Chevy closeout is on.
Can I have it?
I want one.
I'm buying this. You guys have a Chevy dealer around the corner?
Trade up to a Chevy car, truck, or crossover during the 2017 Chevy closeout.
It's time to trade in.
Current qualified competitive lessees can get this Chevy Cruze for around $169 a month, or get 20% below MSRP on most Cruze models. Find new roads at your local Chevy dealer.
Black Friday savings start online Thursday and in stores Friday at Bassett. Online Thursday, all accent chairs are half off. Get half off select collections and save 30% store-wide. Black Friday savings online Thanksgiving Day and in stores and online Friday.
No matter which side of the bed you wake up on, there's a McDonald's for every morning.
Morning. Wake up to a delicious breakfast and enjoy a savory sausage McMuffin with egg sandwich topped with melty American cheese for just $3.
Today's the day we've been waiting for!
Experience the movie critics are calling an early Christmas gift.
Yes!
The star is full of humor and heart.
Oh, what's this? Today?
Seriously? We're doing this?
It's a must-see Christmas movie for every family. You're adorable. The Star, rated PG.
Soma makes the holidays festive, cozy, sparkly. Starting Black Friday, bras, PJs, everything is buy one, get one half off at Soma and Soma.com.
Guts, glory, Ram 1500. Well-qualified current lessees of competitive vehicles get this low-mileage lease on the 2017 Ram 1500 for $189 a month.
J-Lo, who are you talking about? I'm Jenny from the block. That's right. 7:53 on your Thanksgiving morning. An overhead look at all the different floats for the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade. Just about an hour from now it kicks off. Angry Birds. You have Olaf from Frozen. We saw him out there earlier. Tom the turkey.
And there are a lot of people already lined up and ready to go. We're ready to go whether you're waking up just now with your family or you're just starting the morning off and headed out to catch the parade. Thank you. Let's get the latest on entertainment news.
Good morning. Happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving.
I can think of no better way to celebrate than with my morning family.
Right back at you.
Love being with you. Now, a lot of you will be watching movies today, and now we're getting excited about a movie that's coming up this summer. The first footage of Jurassic World 2 is just 6 seconds long, but it already has fans swooning. Love it. Well, executive producer and screenwriter Colin Trevorrow unveiled a teaser for Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom on Twitter last night. You see it right there, and it shows Chris Pratt cuddling up to a baby raptor with this message: from our Jurassic family to yours. Well, the new installment will also star Bryce Dallas Howard, Justice Smith, and Jeff Goldblum, who co-starred in 1993's Jurassic Park and 1997's The Lost World Jurassic Park. Jurassic World Hidden Kingdom hits theaters June 22nd. And it seems like it was over before it even began for model Bella Hadid and Drake. Sources tell Us Weekly that the One Dance rapper basically ghosted the 21-year-old model and that they're no longer talking. Well, you may remember romance rumors sparked after Drake attended Bella's birthday in New York City back in November and October, and apparently things ended over text. But one source close to Drake insists that the two are just friends, while other insiders say they were casually dating. Bottom line, Bella has previously dated The Weeknd, and it seems like everybody has moved on since we have seen The Weeknd coming out of her New York City apartment.
I heard that Weeknd is also possibly having a little something with
Katy Perry. Yes, it seems. But look, he's allowed. He's allowed to. He
can have dinner with anybody.
He's allowed to explore. He's allowed to date. Right. He was with Selena Gomez for a while. We'll let him have some fun.
When are
as long as
Selena
everybody's
and Drake
happy.
getting together?
Selena and Drake
come full circle.
That's the thing. We're talking about the same people over and over again going in this rotation. So stay tuned, right? And we're talking about rotation. We also have this next generation of kids of stars. We're all killing it now, right? So let's talk about Cruz Beckham, because the big question is this. Could he be the next Justin Bieber? Well, it sure sounds like he's destined for the spotlight, much like his famous parents, David and Victoria Beckham. Take a listen to his flawless singing skills while covering Charlie Puth's One Call Away. Here you go.
Call away, I'll be there to save the day. Superman's got nothing.
Well, that's the 12-year-old, and it looks like he's on track to becoming a superstar singer. He actually released his first single last year. I was listening to it on Spotify earlier this morning. And okay, no judgment. Come on, keep it moving. By the way, his manager, Scooter Braun, has also worked with Justin Bieber and Ariana Grande, so he's got a track record. You know, I'd put money on this guy right here. I'd put money on him.
How old was Justin Bieber whenever he first became famous?
It was younger than him, I think.
Yeah,
so
all right.
Stay tuned. Cruz Beckham.
Thank you. Time now for our Facebook fan of the hour. It's Jermaine Hill.
Jermaine, thanks so much for being a Facebook fan. If you want to be our Facebook fan, Good Day page, facebook.com/Fox5NY. We're coming right back.
Secrets out.
It's the best and brightest Black Friday sale ever at Lord & Taylor. Going on now?
Take an extra 50% off newly reduced fashion.
Plus, the first 500 people in store will get a $20 doorbuster card. Doors open 5 p.m. Thanksgiving Day at Lord & Taylor.
Like next level Chevy.
Looks like Chevy's been doing their homework.
Look at this.
The 2017 Chevy closeout is on.
Can I have it?
I want one.
I'm buying this. You guys have a Chevy dealer around the corner?
Trade up to a Chevy car, truck, or crossover during the 2017 Chevy closeout.
It's time to trade in.
Current qualified competitive lessees can get this Chevy Malibu for around $169 a month, or get 20% below MSRP on most Malibu models. See your local Chevy dealer.
When I dare to dream, adventure begins with me. My dreams can come true. And Disney on Ice presents Dare to Dream.
Playing Nassau Coliseum now through Sunday. Get your tickets at DisneyOnIce.com.
Right now, during the Hyundai Black Friday sales event, we're tagging Hyundai cars and SUVs with some of the season's biggest savings, like the 2018 Elantra, tagged for just $119 a month.
Wow, this deal is crazy good.
And every new Hyundai comes backed by America's best warranty. So stay out of the red and in the black this holiday season. Better is the reason to buy Hyundai. Get better Black Friday deals, including 0% APR on the Elantra, plus $1,000 bonus cash or lease for just $119 a month. Event ends November 30th.
It's Black Friday at PC Richard & Son, the biggest sale of the year. Get all-day deals all day long Friday. If we advertise it, we have it, and you won't be disappointed at PC Richard & Son. Be the gift hero.
Secrets out.
It's the best and brightest Black Friday sale ever at Lord & Taylor. Going on now?
Take an extra 50% off newly reduced fashion.
Plus, the first 500 people in store will get a $20 doorbuster card. Doors open 5 p.m. Thanksgiving Day at Lord & Taylor.
The Facebook Fan of the Day brought to you by Honda. Hurry into the Happy Honda Days sales event today. From Fox 5 News, this is Good Day New York.
Good Day, New York. It's Thursday, November 23rd. Happy Thanksgiving. I'm Jennifer Lahmers.
And I'm Sukanya. Krishnan, thanks so much for joining us. It's going to be a gorgeous day for a parade. It's cool, it's crisp, it's sunny. Mike Woods has your Thanksgiving weekend forecast.
And speaking of which, the world's famous Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade and its giant balloons We're ready to roll in just about an hour or so. Millions of people will be watching amid extremely tight security.
And no need to wait until tomorrow for the bargains. You can score some big today. Yes, you can already take advantage of the big sales in stores and online. We're going to break down which day is the best for what you should be buying. All right, so Lori and Rosanna have the morning off, and we're so grateful that you could spend your Thanksgiving morning with us. It's 8 o'clock. I bet you a lot of people are just kind of running around.
I'm sure they
fixing
are.
all the things up.
Yep, the turkey's in the oven. I can smell it from here. Let's get over to Mike Woods for a check of our Thanksgiving Day forecast. Good morning to you, Mike.
All right, our Thanksgiving Day forecast looks pretty good. Good morning to you, Jen and Suki. Here's what we have as you get your table all set up, looking pretty and festive. Later on this afternoon, the weather will cooperate. 44 degrees is what we will go up to under a sunny sky. Winds will be light from the northwest around 5 to 10 miles per hour. And here's what's going on out there in front of Macy's, getting set up for the parade. Still looking beautiful out there altogether. 32 degrees, though. That's why I'm saying you got to bundle it up, because hats, scarves, gloves, you're going to want it all. Even though the winds are on the light side, you still want to bundle it up because it's a lot colder this morning, about 15 to 20 degrees colder than it was 24 hours ago. Mainly clear sky on the radar satellite here locally. We'll get lots of sunshine throughout the day. Other temps in the region were pretty much all freezing. Just a few spots are not, like East Hampton sitting at 34, 33 in Islip, 32 Central Park, and 29 degrees in Allentown. So right around that freezing point or below, with a lighter northwesterly wind coming through at around 3 to 12 miles per hour. As we back out the radar and satellite, there's nothing happening locally. You got to head all the way down to Florida, down head towards South Carolina, Georgia to see some showers. That's not going to be a problem for us. High pressure does a great job blocking us out, and we're going to keep the clear skies around for a while. Temp-wise, we're heading up to about the low to mid-40s here later on this afternoon, about 44 for a high for us here in the city, and a lot of sunshine out there. In fact, sunny skies throughout most of that 7-day forecast. A few more clouds come through as a cold front approaches us on Saturday, but it doesn't look like it will be giving us any rainfall, and by Sunday, your temps just get knocked back a bit, back down into the mid-40s for highs, which is a little bit below normal by about 5 degrees. Okay, let's get over to Inez and see what's happening. There are going to be just at least a few snacks here and there. Good morning.
Good morning, Mike. Yes, accidents do happen, even though it's a holiday. But as far as commute problems, wherever you're going, wherever you're headed, you're fine right now. Take a look at Long Island here. Suffolk County, there's a look at the L.A. over by Ocean Avenue. No problems westbound, eastbound. That's a good ride heading into Nassau County. Connecticut, 95, the Merritt Parkway. A lot of green here. And over in New Jersey, you're okay. Just watch out for an accident on the Garden State Parkway northbound by exit 145, the exit for 280. That one's blocking 2 lanes. But your problems on the roads there, not much. Let's take a look at the BQ where you're heading towards the Brooklyn Bridge. No delays. Nice and empty this morning approaching the Brooklyn Bridge. The GWB upper, lower level, your choice. Lincoln and Holland Tunnel, good options as well. No delays inbound. Metro North is on a modified weekend schedule with extra service to and from the parade. Long Island Railroad, same thing, extra service. Holiday schedule for them. New Jersey Transit on a holiday schedule. PATH trains on a Saturday schedule. Westchester B-Line buses are not operating. If you're taking the Staten Island Railway, they're on a Saturday schedule. The subways are on a holiday Sunday schedule. Just keep that in mind. And street cleaning rules and meters are suspended. Suki and Jen.
All right, thank you, Inez. Well, Suki, can you feel the excitement?
I can, I really can.
It is building for the Macy's famous Thanksgiving Day Parade. Look at those rehearsals right now.
Yeah, that's definitely center stage right there. The front doors of Macy's on 34th Street. That's the grand stage where all of the actors will be dancing. And, of course, the Broadway shows, the Rockettes will be kicking. And, of course, we've got a bird's eye view right there. Families already, Jen, lining the streets. The marching bands have warmed up. They're ready. The giant balloons are even ready to fly. It's all going to happen in just about under an hour.
Fox 5's Robert Moses is on the Upper West Side at the start of the parade. Good morning to you, Robert. Happy Thanksgiving.
Jen and Suki, happy Thanksgiving to you. I am thankful for both of you. Nice to see you. If we look north here on Central Park West, you can see all of the floats getting lined up and ready to go. There are plenty of clowns around. They will play a key role in this whole parade. And then if we look south here on Central Park West, actually some of the balloons have already taken flight. Olaf is leading the way. There you see the Macy's stars, Tom the Turkey, the float I was just on is right there. We are all ready to go for this parade, which begins in a little less than 1 hour. Please forgive these giant balloons for their inflated egos. They are, after all, the biggest stars of the greatest Thanksgiving show on Earth.
They're really, really, really big.
I thought it wouldn't be worth it waiting in all this cold and so many lines, but then now I see that it's really worth it.
17 of the giant character balloons will delight today. Olaf of Frozen fame makes his debut. Last night, as dozens of workers breathed life into these characters, everyone had a favorite.
Charlie Brown. Jet. My favorite, I think, maybe the Trolls, because I actually like that movie a lot.
The inflation unfolded under unusually tight security. That did not stop the adults from being kids again.
This is something I've always wanted to see.
The parade steps off at 9 this morning from 77th and Central Park West. It heads south, hangs a left on Central Park South, turns right on 6th Avenue, and ends at Macy's. Coming not even a month after the Halloween terror attack, security is unprecedented.
There's going to be thousands of cops there. You'll see canine police officers. You'll see people from the Critical Response Command, from the SRG. You'll see the mounted unit. You'll see thousands of uniformed personnel.
You'll also see many of these sanitation trucks, which are meant to thwart a vehicle-borne attack like the one we saw last month. But the mayor says don't be scared by all of this muscle. Let the police worry. You have fun.
You will see a lot of officers. That is something that should make people feel good and confident and calm.
And we want to talk more about the security here at the parade. I have two of the top-ranking police officials here in New York City that you will see, Chief Terry Monahan, Chief of Patrol there, and Commissioner James O'Neill. Thank you both for joining me. First of all, Commissioner O'Neill, tell us up to the second any specific threats here. You've been walking the parade route. What have you seen?
Yeah, there's no credible or specific threats against the city or against the parade route. Just to go right up from 34th Street, and it looks great. You know, there's thousands of spectators out already. There's thousands of police officers. We have the block of vehicles in place. People from Critical Response Command, Strategic Response Group, our men and women from the Emergency Services Unit. So this is going to be one safe parade route.
Chief Monahan, I know obviously every year the security detail is robust, but how is this year different than in previous years?
Oh, since last year. We started planning this year's event the day after the parade last year, and we look at what goes on around the world, and we make adjustments. We add block of vehicles, we add cops, we add sniper teams, observation teams. We look at every possible aspect of safety, and we adjust to it each and every year. It's what our cops do, is keep people safe.
And let's talk about some of those past attacks like Berlin, like Nice, like the one we saw here. How does that complicate this effort?
Well, what we have to look at is certainly not just what goes on in the city. We have to look at what goes on in the nation and what goes on around the world and learn from it. This is why you know, anything that happens overseas, we can immediately redeploy our resources over here to keep the people of the city safe. And the city is safe. If you look at where we are in November 2017, you know, crime is down, and that's due to the hard work and the sacrifice of the men and women of this great police department. That's one thing I'm truly thankful for.
You guys have both said over the last several days, if you see something, say something, but I don't think we can overemphasize that. So if someone does see something that looks a little bit out of the ordinary, Chief, what should they do?
There is a cop everywhere you look. There's usually going to be a cop within 5 or 10 feet from you. Go to them. Tell them. Don't think it's too trivial. Let us know, and we will investigate it.
Any final message from you, Commissioner, today?
I just want everybody to have a great Thanksgiving.
Commissioner James O'Neill, Chief Terry Monahan, thank you both very much. Thank you for keeping the city safe. We really, really appreciate it. Thank you very much. Happy Thanksgiving, guys. Thank you. All right, so there you heard it. No specific credible threats here to the city. And both Commissioner O'Neill and Chief Monahan say that they've been inspecting this route, and so far, so good. Guys, back to you.
Yeah, great work there, and especially putting it also on us. You know, we really, if we see something, say something, and there's going to be so many police officers, right, Robert? They just inches away. Just do the right thing. Thank you, Robert Moses, reporting live on the Upper West Side.
All right, so yep, it's almost time to eat. You know, after the turkey coma wears off and we all put on our elastic pants, of course it's time to do some hardcore shopping because it's Black Friday after that. It starts early every year.
Absolutely. So put on the sneakers and let's get some retail therapy going. It's all about saving money. Fox 5's Dana Arshan outside Walmart in Secaucus, New Jersey with more. And you know what, Dana, brick and mortar stores have been suffering. We know that because everybody's doing online online shopping.
Right.
And I've been looking at the circulars and the deals because I love a deal, right? Who doesn't? There are people stores that are actually giving people money to come in and shop. Like JCPenney, $500 back if you spend $500. Crazy.
Good morning to both of you and happy Thanksgiving, everyone. Yes, Suki, I have to tell you, I am a victim to online shopping myself. It's kind of so much easier just to be able to do it from your computer, but we have seen people here in Secaucus coming in and out all day. I have to be honest, not as many people as we expected to see, probably because a lot of people are doing online shopping, but more and more stores throughout the years have stayed open on Thanksgiving. Walmart, obviously, here, an example of that. But yeah, take a look. It's definitely not crowded, definitely not what you think of when you think of Black Friday shopping, but there have been many shoppers coming and going throughout the day. But this year, there are fewer stores open than last year, as many big businesses are trying to kind of stop this trend of staying open on the holiday. They want their employees to be able to celebrate Thanksgiving. They also want shoppers to be able to celebrate the holiday with their families without feeling like they're missing out on great deals. But there are a lot of stores closed today, and some of the big ones are BJ's, Costco, Home Depot, H&M, Nordstrom, PC Richard & Son, and TJ Maxx. Again, those are stores that are closed. Some big stores that are open today on Thanksgiving are Best Buy, Sears, Target, CVS, Walgreens, JCPenney, Kmart, Macy's, and of course Walmart, where we are now. Now, we spoke to shoppers all morning. Many of them came to purchase lots of different items, everything from food to clothing. But one thing that they were all grateful for was that this store was open today.
To get cinnamon for my potatoes, my sweet potatoes.
Did you purposely wait until last night?
No, and I feel bad that I'm here. I feel bad that they're working, but thank God they're open because I really need them. Otherwise, my sweet potatoes would have been a disaster.
I'm just getting the Christmas decoration just to finish up with whatever we need. And then we got all the prep for the turkeys. It's just Turkey Day, so we're gonna have a lot of fun eating the turkey.
Why'd you choose? Now, for all of you who are cooking and preparing your Thanksgiving meal today, if for some reason you forgot to buy anything, you need to run out to the store. There are several grocery stores that are open throughout the tri-state area, like Whole Foods, also ShopRite, and places here like Walmart where you can buy food. This Walmart open 24/7, including the holidays, so you can come here anytime. Maybe you want to make a family outing out of it. We're live in Secaucus, New Jersey. I'm Dana Arshin. Jen, back to you.
All right, thank you. Yeah, guilty as charged seriously happens to me every single year, where you always forget those last-minute items before Thanksgiving. Thank you, Dana. All right, well, in other news, police arrested a man who's suspected of damaging 2 mosques in Sunset Park, Brooklyn. 37-year-old Moy Hu is charged with 2 counts of criminal mischief. Both incidents happened just over a week ago, and they were caught on camera. Video shows a man using a hammer to smash a camera and several windows at the Bayat al-Maqdis Islamic Center on 6th Avenue, who's also suspected in an attack on United American Muslim Association on 8th Avenue.
All right, there's still no sign of 3 U.S. Navy sailors, Jen, after their plane crashed into the Philippine Sea.
Yeah, 8 other people were rescued, and they're in good condition aboard the USS Ronald Reagan aircraft carrier. The plane was approaching the ship when it went down. Reports say it may have had engine trouble beforehand. The Reagan was taking part in massive joint exercises with Japanese maritime forces at the time. Ships and aircraft from both countries have so far searched more than 320 nautical miles for those sailors. This is the latest in a series of naval accidents in Eastern Asia this year.
And a new clue in the search for the missing Argentine Navy submarine with 44 crew members on board. A sound was actually heard last week in the South Atlantic Sea, and now that's been analyzed. And it's been determined that the noise was produced just hours after last contact with the ship. They now think it may have come from inside this sub. Ships and planes have been deployed and redeployed to that location, even though it had been previously searched.
A lawmaker facing harassment accusations, Michigan Congressman John Conyers says he will not resign.
Another day, another scandal, and that's according to 88-year-old Democrats lawyer. The Detroit Free Press editorial board is calling for Conyers' resignation. BuzzFeed reports earlier this week that Conyers paid a female ex-staffer more than $27,000 to settle a sexual harassment claim. Conyers initially denied making the payment, but his office later confirmed it while denying the original accusations. allegations. The Associated Press said it has court documents showing another ex-staffer actually tried to file a lawsuit over sexual harassment and retaliation claims as well.
And Suki, another lawmaker is now facing accusations of improper sexual behavior. This time, Texas Representative Joe Barton. The Republican apologized after a nude photograph of him was circulated on social media. The Washington Post says he sent a woman graphic pictures and messages and then said he would report her to Capitol Police if she exposed his behavior. But in a statement, Barton says the woman had threatened to post his photographs when he ended his relationship with her. The Dallas Morning News reports the posting of his pictures may have violated Texas's revenge porn law.
The Trump Soho Hotel will no longer bear the president's name.
The Trump Organization agreed to a buyout and will walk away from the signature Soho Hotel after managing the property for more than a decade. The announcement came to wipe the president's name off the building. It comes amid reports that it struggled to attract business. Other hotels and resorts around the world with the Trump name appear to be struggling as well, while his D.C. hotel is booming. All right, there's mixed reaction right now to a new message from the Girl Scouts, the organization telling parents, don't let your girls hug and kiss relatives this holiday season.
All right, it was in a blog post entitled, quote, remember, she doesn't owe anyone a hug, not even at the holidays. The organization says telling your daughters to give someone a hug or a kiss sends, quote, the wrong idea about consent and physical affection. It's interesting. The warning also comes amid a growing number of high-profile sexual misconduct allegations, and experts say many children and child sex abuse cases involve a family member. But critics say the Girl Scouts are sexualizing innocent holiday greetings. I guess it's, you know, the climate that we have right now, it's always, you know, poised for conversation with your children about what is appropriate behavior.
Right.
And I do get it. Girls are told things like behave properly, act like a good girl. And that kind of messaging sort of needs to change in this world that we live in. I do believe that.
Right, and the Boy Scouts and the Girl Scouts have seemed to be at the forefront of social change lately, with the Boy Scouts allowing girls to come in and,
It's a conversation that parents need to have. Everything is changing every day, and really what works for your family is really the modus operandi. All right, I know what mode I'm going to do. I'm going to do the shimmy, shimmy, shake, shake because it's so cold outside, right?
It is cold outside. Wherever you got to go, make sure you bundle it up ahead of time, and you have plenty of on there. Hats, scarves, gloves. We're probably not used to temps like this. Only a little bit of wind, so we catch a break as far as that is concerned. Radar shows absolutely zero locally. We had the rain yesterday that we had to deal with. Now it's all gone. That's good news, and we'll see sunshine throughout the day. Now, your temps, this is where we're hurting a little bit. It's only 34 out in the Hamptons. East Hampton sitting at 34. Same thing for you, Bridgeport, 33 in Islip. Same thing for you in Newark. And one of the cold spots, 28 degrees in Sussex, just 2 degrees cooler than that in Monticello, sitting at 26. And winds are coming in from the north and northwest at around 3 to 12 miles per hour. So it's a little bit of wind for us here. It doesn't make a huge difference, but it does make it feel a little bit cooler. For Newark, it feels like it's 27 degrees there. It feels like 16 in Monticello, but generally speaking, the winds really won't be that bad at all here today. High pressure's in control. We've got a clear sky. The parade should go off without a hic. Anything else going on? If you got to travel, it's dry, but do look out for the potential of some icy conditions. If there's any standing water on the roadways or anything like that, you could have a few very small icy patches. But as we take you through the futurecast, not much comes our way. We're going to see maybe a few high clouds pass through tomorrow. We really have to wait until Saturday for some clouds and showers to approach. That's the next upcoming cold front. That will bring us some additional cloud cover and actually warmer temps since you get that southwesterly flow. Your temps do come up on the next couple of days. But today, it's kind of on the chilly side. We hit a high of about 44 degrees later on this afternoon. And then tomorrow, we'll see a high of 51, then 56 on Saturday. And then it does get a little bit cooler on Sunday. The Fox 5 NY weather app has daily and hourly forecasts free at the iTunes Store, Google Play Store. Here's Inez, and she's going to give you what you need to know because, we got some changes out there. Good morning.
Good morning, Mike. Wow, we do have a lot going on with the parade this year. A lot of people turning up, and you can see it all there. 6th Avenue, 42nd Street. Everyone's lined up ready for this. So the street closures are in place. There's Central Park and 66, 6th Avenue and 57th Street. So pretty much from 81st down towards 34th Street, that's closed. And you want to avoid it between Columbus Avenue and up to 5th Avenue, that perimeter there, and up to 7th Avenue. You're going to have a lot of closures around here. Extra security, that's 8th Avenue by Columbus. Just keeping things protected and under control there, keeping the crowds moving. So you're going to have delays. It's definitely on 5th Avenue, 34th, 7th Avenue as well. There's 6th Avenue and 58th, the crowd. And some of those closures closures on 42nd Street here and 6th Avenue. And the closures will be in place around Howard Square to about 12:30 or so. Once the parade is done, especially Columbus Avenue along there, Columbus Circle, that's when they're going to let everyone go and reopen it as quickly as they can. So those closures will start around 11, 11:30, and then later on around 12, 12:30. With the trains, the F trains over by 57th Street, that station will be closed from now until 11 o'clock for entry and exit because of overcrowding. Also, some entrances that could be affected and closed or just for exiting only is 34th and Herald Square, 34th and Penn Station, 59th over at Columbus Circle, and 72nd Street. If you're taking mass transit, you do have extra service in and out of the parade area, in and out of the city, but around the parade area, just take another station that's a lot closer. Street cleaning rules are suspended as well as the meters. Lori and Jack, no, where am I?
It's okay. It's okay.
Sorry, so much information.
Eating.
It's okay.
I think Rose said that she's going to do a Soul Cycle turkey trot or something like that.
Yes.
Yeah, she's going to do that. And and of course, Lori's with her girls in Alabama, so they're having a good time. Anyway, we're just about 40 minutes away from the big show, Good Day New York. We're going to show you the best places to go and the malls.
It's all coming up next.
Good Day brought to you by Toyota. Save all month long during Toyota's Black Friday sales event.
Ever wished Black Friday deals would last longer than just one day? Your wish has come true. Toyota's Black Friday sales event is happening now. And for 10 straight days, you'll find incredible deals on your favorite Toyota models. Right now, lease a new 2018 Corolla for $139 a month. Or lease an all-new 2018 Camry for just $189 a month. But hurry, this event ends November 30th. Visit buyatoyota.com to learn more. Toyota, let's go places.
Like next level Chevy.
Looks like Chevy's been doing their homework.
Look at this.
The 2017 Chevy Closeout is on.
Can I have it?
I want one.
I'm buying this. You guys have a Chevy dealer around the corner?
Trade up to a Chevy car, truck, or crossover during the 2017 Chevy Closeout.
It's time to trade in.
Current qualified competitive lessees can get this Chevy Malibu for around $169 a month. Or get 20% below MSRP on most Malibu models. See your local Chevy dealer.
It's Black Friday at PC Richard & Son, the biggest sale of the year. Get all-day deals all day long Friday. If we advertise it, we have it, and you won't be disappointed at PC Richard & Son. Be the gift hero.
The 2018 Cadillac XT5.
Worship me.
Beauty. Greater than the sum of its parts. Come in for season's best. Current GM lessees get this low mileage lease on this Cadillac XT5 from around $379 per month.
Worship me.
She never let anything slow her down, even now. And Aetna is moving Medicare Advantage plans forward right along with her. We offer $0 monthly plan premiums and a limit on out-of-pocket medical costs you pay each year. Call Aetna today and we'll send you a $10 reward card with no...
Save $150 on this rocker recliner. Plus, get a free TV with the purchase of select mattress sets. All with no interest for 72 months. Don't miss Friday Frenzy. Only at Raymore and Flanagan.
You worked the Fisher case 7 years ago. 7 years, 47 days. I'm quite confident of my recollections.
10 years. It's a good deal.
It's an enema of sunshine. Whoa! Where's the court for white folks? You're insane.
Denzel Washington is Roman J. Israel Esquire. Rated PG-13.
All right, well, you know, if you can't tell from your exploding email inbox, I've gotten about 60 emails in the last 30 minutes, I believe. Holiday promotions, well, they've reached a fever pitch.
Whether you're shopping in stores or online, expect big bargains starting today. Fox 5's Alison Morris breaks down the holiday shopping weekend day by day.
Thanksgiving Day is the day to shop.
Bad news if you're planning on staying home this Thanksgiving. The best holiday deals are on Turkey Day.
We're not saying that you should leave your dinner table and that you have to run out in the middle of the pumpkin pie, but pay attention to the ads on Thanksgiving. You can do a lot online. Some stores will be open. But it is the day that we're seeing the best quality deals and the best deals.
Thanksgiving is all about the electronics.
TVs are at their lowest.
You'll find 4K TVs under $200, but they're often smaller brands, so do your research.
Find out, are the features that you want there? Is it the name brand? Do they have a good rating? Is it something you really need? Because once you take that TV or any electronics home, If you open it, you're going to pay a 15% restocking fee.
Black Friday and Cyber Monday are great shopping days too, but for different things.
You don't usually see a lot of deals on phones, on smartphones, but Black Friday you will. You'll see more deals on Samsung Androids than you will on the iPhone. You will see previous iPhone models go on sale. Don't shop at an Apple store. You will do better at Amazon or Best Buy or a Kohl's or someplace that may bundle a gift card along with the phone.
So far, Walmart is the only store we found offering any kind of iPhone 10 deal, a $300 gift card with a 2-year iPhone 10 activation.
Something you should consider for Cyber Monday is small kitchen appliances. You will see them on sale throughout, but they get dirt cheap. We're talking about toasters and coffee makers.
You'll also find deals on clothing, shoes, and even travel.
We're talking not airlines as much, but hotel deals and packages. It's a big day to book travel at a discount. Nobody thinks about that.
Another thing you should be thinking about, no matter what day you shop, social media. A lot of retailers will be offering special deals on Facebook or in their apps. Make sure you check in on social media so you don't miss out. And if you see a great deal this weekend, act fast. These are not the kinds of sales you can mull over. The inventory won't last. Happy Thanksgiving and happy shopping. Allison Morris, Good Day, New York.
I'm more of a Cyber Monday girl myself,
Okay.
you know, just
All
waiting
right.
until you just go online to do all your shopping. All right, coming up, the famous Thanksgiving Parade, Macy's Thanksgiving Parade, just about a half hour away. You can take a look at some of the floats there live.
Yeah, the balloons will start flying in about...
Business brought to you by your Tri-State BMW Centers. BMW, the ultimate driving machine.
There's one road that will always remain the same. It's familiar. It's comfortable. And its destination is somewhere we never quite left. It's the road home.
Right now, receive a credit of $3,000 on the BMW X5 xDrive 40e.
The Season of Adventure sales event is happening now. Land Rover, above and beyond.
These artists will come together for only one thing. It's not a concert. It's not an award show. It's SpongeBob, the musical, on Broadway. From a visionary director and Tony Award-winning creative team, this new musical might just be the yellow tonic that Broadway needs, with an original score by all these amazing artists. Now, in previews at the Palace Theater. Buy your tickets today at SpongeBobBroadway.com.
Really?
Really?
Really? Really?
Really? Really?
See zero in a whole new way. Get zero down, zero deposit, zero first month's payment, and zero due at signing on select Volkswagen models. Now with the People First warranty.
Merry Christmas.
Why are there so many miles on it?
What?
For great offers, visit your local Jaguar retailer during the Unwrap a Jaguar sales event.
Oh boy, and things are getting crazy. Look, you might as well say that. It's coming up on 8:30. Good morning, everyone. I'm Sukanya Krishnan.
And I'm Jennifer Lahmers. Thanks so much for joining us. Rosanna and Lori have the day off.
Yeah.
Happy Thanksgiving, everybody. As you saw there, Tom Turkey taking a live look at the parade route, which starts in just about a half hour from now.
I think everybody's getting that feeling. Can we put that live shot back out? Because it was just absolutely beautiful. The weather is perfect, and the crowds are already lining up there, and it seems like it's just going to be pretty fantastic. We're going to take a look at that and other top stories as well.
That's right. So if you also are going to be participating in any backyard football after your Thanksgiving meal, you're definitely going to want to bundle up because I'm told it is awfully chilly out there. Let's get over to Mike Woods for a check of our...
Well, he's coming in studio right now.
What are you doing? I don't know. He's got
okay, wait. I wish we had a big camera.
Yeah.
The elevators were stuck, and he was stuck inside.
Delivery.
I want to know what that is.
Oh my gosh! And I gotta tell you, I don't know. Should we bring it out
Mike,
right now?
how heavy is that?
Oh my goodness.
All
Here,
right, let's
you
just
hold
go
one
with it.
side, I hold the other.
Now you're gonna see why it is that we were stuck.
He brought this by himself.
They were carrying this.
What is it? Happy Thanksgiving, Good Day, New York.
Oh my goodness. Who's this from? Who made that delivery?
It came from
Brooklyn.
Hold on a second.
Wait,
Raj, well, can you, Dr. Raj, can you tell us what the bakery is? This is the antics that happen, right?
Dr. Raj is here. What does the box say? What does it say?
She's like the girl in the...
Oh, you're holding it.
She's Grandma's house.
Grandma's house.
Atlantic Avenue in Brooklyn.
Oh,
And it's a
Thank you,
blackout
Grandma's
cake, a
house.
true
Thank
blackout
you.
cake, which has the best ingredients. So
That is some cake, Mike Woods. We thank you so much. Also, you've got this beautiful picture of John right there. So happy birthday to you, John. You're one of our weather watchers that are out there.
birthday.
And it is...
I am all set with the forecast. But
Okay, I'm sorry there, Mikey. Thank you for getting us the cake.
Oh, yeah, I didn't realize. Oh, boy.
Oh, boy.
Okay, so anyway, it's going to be cold outside, if you didn't know that already. This is what we have out there for you this morning. Looks like we've got a clear sky. It's going to be a beautiful Thanksgiving day. Get out there and enjoy your festivities with the friends, with the family, all that good stuff. It should be fantastic. Here's what your temps look like. 33 out at Newark, 28 degrees in Sussex, and 26 degrees in Monticello. It's that northwest wind that has a little bit of bite coming in at around 3 to 12 miles per hour. And that is going to make for a chilly start to the day, but at least it's dry. And yes, your temps are pretty cold out there. Wind chill factors come into play in a few spots like Monticello. Feels like 16 degrees right now, and it's going to be that way. Clear sky out there for the rest of the day, and high pressure allows for that sunshine to stick around. High temp only goes up to about 44 for you later on this afternoon. High of 51 for you tomorrow, then 56 for you on Saturday, and we are going to see warmer than normal temps over the weekend, at least on Saturday. All right, let's bring in Inez Rosales and see what's going on. That is a heavy cake.
Good morning, Michael. It is Thanksgiving, and everyone's heading to the parade today. So here's what's going on right now. You can see everything set up, ready to go. We have a lot of crowds, a lot of street closures along 6th Avenue, 57th, 42nd Street. Take a look at those crowds here, Central Park and 66. So we have the closures. The perimeter you want to avoid is from 81st down towards 34th Street. No crosstown traffic will be allowed all the way up to 88th Street. This is Columbus and 8th Avenue where you have some of those closures. And expect delays. Take a look at 5th Avenue, 34th Street. All the streets that are not closed will be congested around the parade route. With the trains, the F trains, well, you have no service at 57th Street. They're skipping that station because of overcrowding along with some other stations. Street cleaning rules are suspended as well as the meters.
All right, thank you.
All right. The Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade kicks off in just about a half hour.
All right, let's check back in with Robert Moses. He's at the start of the parade with everything you need to know. Robert.
Jen and Suki, good morning to you. I have a special guest here with me. I'll introduce him in just a moment. First of all, though, let's take a look. The balloons are getting ready to take flight. I see Olaf there in the front. The two Macy's stars are coming next. Then you got Tom the Turkey, and then the pumpkins, and all the other balloons follow here on West 77th Street. So this is fun. We're ready to go less than half an hour from now. All right, I mentioned that special guest. I was able to corral Common here. Good morning to you.
Hey, good morning. Happy Thanksgiving. It's me and Andrew Day here.
Nice to see you. So, happy Thanksgiving. Tell me, you were saying to me, you're a Chicago guy.
Yeah.
But this is your first parade.
Yeah, this is my first parade. I always seen it on TV, and it's nothing like being here. So, and I'm a Chicago guy, so it's great to be here. I know everybody around the world watches it, but I love New York too. So I'm just glad to be here with Andrew. We here promoting the song "Stand Up," and we stand up for something, and we on a Girl Scout float.
Now, what's it like for you guys to be here in person? What's the biggest difference from watching on television?
It's much bigger when you're here. You know how you see something on TV, it looks huge, and then you get there, you're like, oh, it's not that big, it's a production. No, it's a lot bigger here. But it's people's energy. I think it's seeing the people, seeing the types of people who come out, the different people representing their different communities, and everyone's here and working the parade, enjoying the parade. So it's a good spirit here, yeah.
So you'll be making your way down to Macy's. What do you want people to take away who are either watching in person or watching on television?
Well, when we get to perform, and just being a part of this parade, we want people to feel good, feel love, feel inspiration, and feel a togetherness. It's like Andrew just said, it's the spirit here, and we want to channel that spirit.
Happy Thanksgiving to you folks.
To you too. Happy Thanksgiving.
Thank you very much. Thanks for joining us. Appreciate it. So they're getting ready to perform, and plenty of others are getting ready to perform as well. Coming up in our next half hour, we'll also talk about the security aspect. I just spoke to the police commissioner as well as the chief of patrol. They tell me that there are no specific threats today, so that's the good news. Security, though, out here is extremely tight and will remain so throughout the day. Jen and Suki, back to you.
And that song is so special by Common and Andra, because you know what? Stand Up for Something is just for everybody to unite in one voice over something that's important, and something as important as our freedom today as we celebrate Thanksgiving, which is so American. I love it. Thank you, Robert. Good job. I love Common. Thank you for doing that. You just made my day.
No problem.
I love it. Excellent. Thank you, Robert. Okay, so the Bowery, this is a day all about charitable giving and being thankful for what we have. And the Bowery Mission, they're having their 138th annual Thanksgiving Week celebration.
Today alone, it will serve 8,000 meals to men, women, and children in all 5 boroughs in Newark, New Jersey. Meals will be served every hour on the hour from 8 o'clock this morning until 6 tonight. Fox 5 was there this morning as volunteers. Look at them working really hard to prepare the turkey dinners for the Bowery's guests.
All of the people who come here on Thanksgiving Day most of them we see throughout the year, and they're extremely excited to have a home-cooked meal on Thanksgiving Day and to be welcomed into the Bowery as their home away from home.
The people that are coming in are those that are disenfranchised. Some may live in homes, and a lot of them live in parks and in the subway, as you can see outside. They are vulnerable to the weather. There's a day when they're disconnected with family,